going on. I've been gone for a while, and there's a reason for that. I um, I had a major crisis where I got mad at my care team, which consists of my residential case manager. Um, but it's all good now. My residential case manager, my therapist, and my day program staff. And I got mad at them, really mad. And I became very suicidal, and I had to go to a crisis center at first, where where they didn't really where they said that I wasn't gonna be seen till after 7 that night, and this was last week, um, where I wasn't gonna be seen till after 7 that night, uh, um, and I couldn't handle that because I was already very, very, very agitated. Um, so I told my dad, "No, we cannot do this." Um, Let me begin again. I had told my therapist that I wasn't feeling safe, so I needed inpatient hospitalization. And then I told her that I needed someone to take me somewhere. And then she told me, bring your dad in. And then I told her I didn't want to do that. And then she finally convinced me to do that. Then then I said I want to go inpatient. Then when my then I said to her I want someone to take me there, and then my dad told me, let me take you there. Then I told him I didn't want to go with him because I didn't want to blow up on him because I felt really volatile. I felt really volatile at the moment. I didn't want to blow up on him. So and I kept insisting to him that I didn't want to go with him. Finally, I let him take me. So we went to the crisis center, where I went to the crisis center, where they told us they couldn't see us till after 7. And then I told him I couldn't do that. So I told my dad to take me to Denver Health here in Colorado, and and then as we were driving, I blew up on my dad, telling him how I told him to listen to me, that I didn't want to go with him because this would happen, that I was gonna end up blowing up on him. And I just blew up on him. So we ended up in Denver Health, and they checked me in. I went into the psych part of the ER, and they checked me in. I guess they evaluated me, and I ended up staying there 6 days in the ER. Let me tell you guys, that is hell on earth. Hell on earth. ER, 6 days, no one to talk to. While you're suicidal, while your mind is going crazy, that is that is mind-boggling that they will keep you 6 days in the ER because nobody wanted me because my history of people hospitals saying that the hospitalizations that don't benefit me, which is totally false. Hospitals do really help me a lot. Hello, hi guys, hi. Hospitals do really help me a lot. Hello, hospitals do really help me a lot. So I don't know what their bullshit was. So that was one thing that they were saying, that the hospital still want me. How was your day? My day was wonderful today. Today I got to go to community reach to do an intake to add more team members to my care team for my mental health. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Hospital said that I couldn't go because of my history. That's one thing. The other is they didn't have beds, and I understand that they didn't have beds, and that's one thing. The other is that they didn't want to take me because of my history, and I think that's bullshit. I'm from South America, Colombia. So I stayed in the ER of the hospital 6 days, 6 days in the ER, which was not pleasant at all because when I was what do you mean by 67? So 6 days in the ER. While you're suicidal and nobody to talk to, your mind goes crazy. And the meds that they were giving me, I think they over-medicated me, seriously. I think that the meds that they gave me were not good, not good. I think they over-medicated me a lot. I'm now trying to come off all the over-medication that they gave me. I've got the shakes, which is bad. Tell me a joke. A joke. Okay. Where did Saddam Hussein put his CDs? Again, where did Saddam Hussein put his CDs? In Iraq. In Iraq. There's a little joke for you. So that's why of the 6 days I was in the ED emergency department. That's why I was unable to post any videos. And I wasn't really yeah, that's why I wasn't able to post really any videos, because of the inpatient hospitalization. But on the good news is that Thank you guys. And the good news is that I'm now with a agency called Springbok Health. My therapist, Jessica, um, she ordered some genetic testing to see which meds were gonna work, which meds were working in my system or not. I'm not sure if I'm having a live tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe I'll think about it. Um, I really don't schedule these videos too much. I really just do them at random. I really just do them whenever I feel like vlogging. Um, so, um, so yeah, she ordered some genetic testing. Plus ratio. So yeah, so genetic testing plus a psych evaluation. Thank you guys for all the love. I love you guys so much. Actually, let me give you guys some analytics. Some, uh, some analytics. Oh, I guess we went up on subscribers just now, I guess. We have 176 subscribers. Last time I looked, it was 174, so I guess we went up. Bro, don't be mean. Sorry. He doesn't know how to be nice. Okay, bro, don't be mean. Sorry. So yeah, some genetic testing and some a psych eval to reevaluate all my diagnoses, all my mental health diagnoses, to see what I have and what I don't have. Oh, yeah, I didn't even know what that meant. So I didn't even paid attention to that. So that completely rolled off my back. So yeah, so genetic testing. Ooh, another subscriber, awesome, 177. All my complete re-eval of all my diagnoses to see what I have and I don't have. And my hope is that once I get a re-eval of all my diagnoses, I can hopefully I can go into some residential treatment, because I definitely need some residential treatment, some intensive residential treatment. And that's why I've been gone so long. Do you want to know a joke? Yes, I do. Wow. Yes, I do want to know a joke. So yeah, why did a chicken cross the road? Why? To get to the other side. I like that. I like that. I like that. So, if you guys if any of you guys out there are going through a dark time, or a time where you guys feel like there's no hope, there is hope. There's people out there who care. There's people out there who really care. There's the Line 988. There's there's people out there who care. There's walk-in centers. There's community centers. There's community mental health centers. So yeah, so you guys are going through that dark time. GGG. So you guys are going through that dark time. Just know that there's people out there who care. Know that I care. Know that this YouTube community that we built together of 177 subscribers cares. And I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy at all to go through mental health struggles. It hasn't been easy for me at all. I've been very close to losing a lot of people. I've been very close. I'm good. I'm very good right now. So yeah, I've been very close to losing a lot of people because of my very destructive ways. How old are you? I'm 36 years old. So yeah, so I've been really close to losing a lot of people because of my destructive ways, because of my, you're 10. Wow. That's impressive. Jeez. 10 years old. And are you dealing with mental health issues, or are you just liking my videos? So, yeah. So, mental health is tricky. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you just like my videos. That's good. That's good. So I know a lot of you. Thank you guys. Thanks for the encouragement. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, for you guys who are struggling with anorexia, because I know I struggle with it myself. I have thoughts like, my anorexia is pretty well controlled. What do you mean, what's that? My anorexia is pretty well controlled. So, so anorexia is an eating disorder. It's where you don't want to eat um, because you see yourself as fat, and you have body dysmorphia. Now, I'm not glorifying it or saying people should do it. No, I'm not. I'm not saying that. Um, I want to say that if you do struggle with that um, that you're not fat, you're not ugly, you're beautiful, you're very beautiful, and I've made that point here on my YouTube channel many times. Uh, yes, I do struggle from anorexia. Um, Although mine is well controlled, I do have times where I get the thoughts of I don't want to eat because I want to be skinny. Of I'm fat still, but they're very well controlled. It's okay, guys. um, but yeah, um, but if anybody out there is struggling with anorexia, just know that you are a beautiful person. Just know that you, no matter what anybody says, you are so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You you're wonderful. You are wonderful. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Um well, so what I did today. Uh thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Sometimes I don't feel beautiful and I do have very bad self-esteem issues. And those are tough to deal with. Um, and yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so I ran out of things to say. I don't know what to talk about next. What would you guys like me to talk about next? And you guys got any ideas? Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about next. Football. Now, what part of the world are you guys in? America or around the world? Because there's two types of football. There's football soccer or football or American football. Um, because UK, so soccer. Okay. So since I'm from Colombia, um, I love soccer. I love football. Yes. Um, I don't know too much about it to really talk about it, but I do like to play soccer. I do like to play football. In Colombia, we call it football. Football. Um, I like to play goalkeeper, and I'm a pretty good goalkeeper. I like the fact that you have to be pretty quick to block the ball, and you gotta keep your eye on the ball all the time. Um, why did you quit? Why did you quit playing keeper? Um, yeah. So Why are you sad? Why are you sad, little chaparro, chaparro? Hold on, Charlie Wolves. Um, people, uh, yes, yes, the chaparro, chaparro. I do have anorexia, but it's very well controlled. Um, I'm not skin and bones. Um, Last time I weighed myself, I was weighing 138, and then yeah, no, yes, 138.2. So that's pretty good. That's really good, and I really feel good about it, which is marvelous. Yeah, sometimes with my thoughts, because um, because because sometimes sometimes I mean anorexia is something that doesn't go away. Hold on, Charlie Wolves. Let me reply to El Chaparro Chaparro. Anorexia is something that doesn't go away very easy. That's one thing I found out through time. That that your symptoms may thank you, Charlie Wolves. That your symptoms of really not wanting to eat and having the body dysmorphia uh, can be really strong, but they will subside, but they will never really go away fully. They'll get lighter, yes. They will get lighter, yes. But they, I don't think. Hi, El Chaparro, Chaparro. I don't think, I don't think they will go away under completely. I think you might have to struggle the rest of your life with that. I've been struggling with these uh, 7, 8, probably 9 months, 8 or 9 months. I've been struggling with this. Um, it has gotten better, way better, because before saying that I feel good about my weight 8 or 9 months ago, that was impossible. That was not possible. Um, um, I couldn't do that. I I hated the way I looked. I wanted to be skinny and skinny, more skinny. I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to lose so much weight. At one point, I got down to 126 pounds. For me, that's really light. And right now, I'm 138.8, I think. Don't quote me on that. I haven't weighed myself in a while. And I feel good about it, which is completely awesome. So I'm not quite struggling with it as much as I used to. Um, Now to Charlie Wolves about the football. Um, with the Wilmer. Okay, Wilmer. We'll do Wilmer. Charlie Wolves with the goalkeeper. Um, I had that problem in Colombia where I would let goals in, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, you let a goal in! How? Why would you? Oh my God, you're such a bad goalkeeper." All you gotta do is just brush it off. Brush it off. Yeah, you let it go a goal in. The thing you gotta do next is improve your skills, improve your tactics on how you block the ball. Uh, so when you got your defenders, um, the thing I like to do is train them. Is tell them how to protect you. Yes, you gotta train your defenders. You gotta tell them how to protect you. You gotta tell them, okay, when the offender is coming towards us, you gotta stick to them, or whatever you want the tactic to be. You gotta talk tactics into them, to whatever you want the tactic to be. And you want them to be aggressive, tell them, hey, you gotta be more aggressive towards them, without committing a foul, of course, because you don't want to get yellow cards on them. Now you don't wanna go to you don't wanna go overbearing and completely be a tyrant and say, no, you gotta do this, and completely come down on them. No, no, no. You gotta talk to them, talk strategy into them, and say, hey, you guys, you gotta be more aggressive this time. If they're letting a lot of balls through, you gotta tell them, you gotta be more aggressive, you gotta close in more. My favorite sport is football, soccer. That's my passion, especially being a goalkeeper. Being a goalkeeper is my passion. In Colombia, yes. In Colombia, yes, they did bully me quite a bit when I was young. Uh, uh, who do I cheer for? I cheer for Colombia, of course. I like them a lot. Um, they're a very good team. They're very aggressive. They're very good. No, see, looking back at it, I I just see them as very insecure people. I just see them as they didn't know what they were doing. I see them as whatever. Um, and yeah, and I've thought before, what would happen if somebody bullied me again for my condition again? And I don't really have an answer to that. I guess I would tell them, why are you doing that? And depends on the response is what I would say next. Uh, So yeah, so soccer is fun, or football. Now here in the U.S., in America, we got a sport called also football. It's American football. Um, it's different. It's played with a kind of an oval shaped ball. I don't know if Charlie Wolf has seen it. Um, oh, someone dropped out. Well, I think I'm gonna be done for now because I'm tired. Alright, you guys take care. Alright, and I love you guys so much. So much. Alright, bye.